It's a great Saturday. We alive, we breathing. You know, we healthy. We prospering. We vibing with the verse. You know what I'm saying? We out here. Day 13 of training down in the books. Day 3 with the nephew. Hitting weights down in the books. Great messages shared with the youth down in the books. It's life, man. Life is all about doing life, you know. It's about, just in case y'all didn't get it, doing something that makes a difference, either in your life or in the life of another. It's that simple, you know. It's daily doing something for yourself that makes a difference in your life, that makes today, even if not completely different than yesterday, then a little different and better than last week. Every day, every week, every month, just doing your best, man. Every fucking chance that you get, every fucking opportunity that you have to, tell yourself, no, I'm not doing that today. I'm not doing that anymore. I will continue to ask for, peace, confidence, courage, and wisdom so that I may continue to, make and take the very best course of action for my life and in turn as well, the collective. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not here for ourselves. We're here for the world. You know what I'm saying? The world is here for us, but we're here for the world. And in order to be there for the world, you have to be first there for yourself. You know what I'm saying? As a man and as a woman. You know what I'm saying? As a male and as a female, you must find yourself. You must learn to love yourself by learning to know yourself, to understand yourself, getting, reacquainted with who it is that you are at your core before society told you who to be. You get what I'm saying? So it's that, man, and that's a daily thing. There's no taking breaks from this shit. I know I often take breaks from like, making videos and shit. And I get on myself for doing that, because at the end of the day, I know that I should be coming on here and speaking more often. But then at the same time, I understand that it's not just about talking. It's also about the action. The action is just as important as the words that we speak, and just as important as the energy and the intentions that we set for what it is that we truly want in life and out of life. You know what I'm saying? So that when we leave out of here, we can leave satisfied with the great work that we have done in our experience, that was our life. You get what I'm saying? And that's all it is. That's all it is about. It's all about growing and bending with the wind so that you don't break. You know what I'm saying? Going with the flow, learning how to surrender, learning how to let go, while at the same time learning also how to gain control. You know what I'm saying? It's balance. It's balance. And it's not easy. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes dedication, it takes discipline, it takes a level of self-respect and self-validation that only you can give yourself. I mean, I'm just talking on my ass right now, because at the end of the day, I really don't know shit, my nigga. I'm still working on myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm still working on becoming the very best man that I can be. You know what I'm saying? So when opportunity presents itself, and I am presented with the opportunity to be a father, you get me? I am able to be the very best paternal example to that child, to that posterity that ends up, coming from within me. And so it is with all of you, my brothers. Know yourself so that you do not become a servant to your own sexual promiscuities and insecurities and, you know, the opinions of society. Like, it's very fucking easy for some shit to happen in your life, and that becomes the defining factor as to what ends up becoming of your life, because you lack knowledge of self, because you lack self-confidence, because you never took the time to know yourself, because you never took the time to make things difficult for yourself on purpose so that other things would become easier. Because that's another thing about life, yo. You can't always be trying to get away from the hard stuff. You gotta fucking, you're gonna deal with it. And if you don't make yourself tough enough to deal with these things, then these things are gonna overwhelm you. And, you know, that's where we end up, in places, in situations, in predicaments, feeling, thinking, being, and holding on to things that we should have never held on to. But, you know, because we didn't take the time to get to know ourselves, to love ourselves, to accept ourselves for who we possibly are, and embracing that, then we went out and we asked somebody else to fucking know us. And then we just allowed unnecessary energies, man. I tell my nephews all the time, bro, yo, love yourself, bro. Like, truly love yourself. Like, you know, like, with all the defects, with whatever goes up in your mind, with whatever type of emotions you feel, love yourself and ask questions and ask for guidance, so that, you know, you can always make the very best decisions, so that you never fall prey to your own ignorance and become a victim of your own ignorance and of your own sins. And that's it, man. I love my fucking brothers, man. Before, back a few years ago, I probably wouldn't have been able to speak so openly and with such compassion and passion, you know, towards my fellow brothers, you know, because I was too motherfucking in my own head to understand that, yo, bro, you gotta love yourself, bro. Like, fucking, you really gotta love yourself. As a man, you gotta love yourself. You have to be able to love another, like yourself. To be able to love your son, you gotta love yourself. To be able to love your father, you have to love yourself. And in order to love yourself, you also have to be able to love your father. That means you gotta be able to love another man, bro. Not in some fucking faggot homosexual way. Nah, my nigga, as a fucking man, you gotta be able to love yourself, your brother, your father, your friend, in such a way that you're like, that's me, bro. Like, you're not doing anything wrong by loving somebody else, bro. And it's the same thing with, like, you know, you gotta be able to love your mother. In order to truly love another woman, you have to really be able to love your mother. And if you have a negative relationship with your mother, then that in turn is gonna forever affect your relationship with every woman that you come in contact with. You know, that's something that I've been learning as of recently, you know, and doing the absolute best to, you know, apply what I'm learning, you know. So if I'm like, shit, I don't really got an emotional relationship with my mom, because it was never built by her. So now, as an adult, as a man, I have to take on that responsibility, because she never did it, because it was never in her. She didn't have the time, you know, 4 kids, working 1, 2 jobs, 3 jobs at a time to take care of 4 kids as a single mom. And now I'm over here 30, and I'm like, yo, I don't even have like an affectionate relationship with my mother. And, you know, I started realizing this shit like 2 years ago, and I'm like, dog, I gotta build that. And so I make these examples also to my friends and to my family members, my brother, my sister, my nephews and nieces, so that they can also correct whatever mistake is going on in their life. And I'm not fucking perfect. I don't fucking know it all. But I know that I don't know. And because I know that I don't know, I'm consistently seeking answers from the universe. And you should always be doing the same, fam, so that you don't get stuck in your own head thinking that you're the only one that's going through the things that you are going through. So, yo, listen, other than that, I'm gonna step out into this cold ass weather, and I'm gonna go check out this sunset. Haven't seen a sunset in a few months, so I was like, you know what, let me take this time right now before I go before I go shape myself up, take a shower and whatever. Let me go watch the sunset. And so here we are, man. But other than that, listen, it's a beautiful day. Every day that you are alive, every moment that you are alive is beautiful, because you have an opportunity to impact somebody with your own authentic uniqueness. All right, you are a blessing looking for a place to happen, my G. You are a miracle waiting. All right, you're a gift to somebody's out there that's asking for it. So when that door knocks, fucking open it. If somebody asks, do your best to answer without any BS on it. Do your best, nothing more, nothing less, and you will begin to see the difference. All right, mind your thoughts, mind your words, mind your emotions, and do the best that you can with whatever you got, wherever you are at this moment in time. All right, other than that, have a great rest of your Saturn's day, and one. Love ya.